Welcome to Newsmaking Headlines on March 28th. An alarm over an earthquake in Burma, close to the Thai northern border, has yet to subside. The country's mid-southern provinces are hit by another natural disaster, flooding. Frequent disasters could drive fear of apocalypse. Well, it's best to be well prepared and not to panic. Thai Post main headline screams, 8 lives sacrificed in floods. Thai Rat shouts out, flooding causes airport closure. Nakhon Si Thammarat hard hit, 8 killed. Komchatlyuk says, South grieves, hospital and airport close. This refers to Thasala Hospital and Nakhon Si Thammarat Airport. Runway underwater. Langsuan paralysis. 5 southern provinces hit hard by flooding. Following an earthquake in Burma that could be felt even in Bangkok, city officials have been checking whether buildings, expressways, and bridges in the capital have been adversely affected that could pose risk of collapsing. Now, a question has been raised if the earthquake has caused any rift or crack on 2 major dams in Kanchanaburi. Pujatkan says, fear, Kanchanaburi dams crack. Komchatlyuk says, Electricity Authority of Thailand pressured to review information on Kanchanaburi dams. We are talking about Sinakarin and Vachiralongkorn Dam. Kanchanaburi residents have been alarmed by dam cracking sentiment, and they have been calling on the EGAT to review its plan to deal with flooding in case the 2 dams break. EGAT insists the 2 dams are 100% strong. Thai Rat says, quake in Burma kills 10 Thais. Pujatkan's headline says, death toll in Burma due to last week's earthquake reaches 150. Poll shows Thai people want government to be cautious over earthquakes. Komchatlyuk's sub-headline says, PM Abhisit orders officials to watch over 2 fault lines in the north. The country has 13 fault lines that are still active. Most are in the northern region. The Japan nuclear crisis intensifies again. Matichon states, fear over radiation leak from second reactor. Radiation leak jumps 10 million times above the norm. Workers temporarily retreat from nuclear plants. The status of 4 reactors is worrisome. Fear nuclear reactors exploding. In the political arena, with reports over the possibility that the general election plan stumbles due to resignation of election commissioners, today PM Abhisit has spoken out about the issue. Thai Post says, PM says without election, he does not know the fate of the country. Komchatlyuk states, PM says country will run into problem without election. Election Commissioner Sotsi Sathyatham makes U-turn decision not quitting. In a preemptive move, Abhisit reveals that there had been attempts to rig poll results to mislead that there is an election rigging as part of a smear campaign against the government. Following reports that Anand Panjarachun, chairman of the National Reform Committee's announcement that he and other panel members would work until 7 days before the general election, political analysts point out the reason the respectable former PM's decision to cut short the future of the committee was because the government ignores his committee's reform plan, especially the land reform policy. Some columnists in Thai Post and Pujatkan say Anand does not want to be used by the government since his committee's work costs 200 million baht of taxpayer money per year, and if the government is not going to carry out the committee's reform plan, then there is no point of its existence. Well, listen to what Anand had to say about the whole thing. He said he wanted politicians to take the committee's reform plan more seriously, to the point that they should use the reform plans as part of their election campaign. Well, if any party adopts the land reform plan in which one person is allowed to own not more than 50 rights of land as one of its party policies, they really deserve a round of applause for their commitment to bring about social justice. Lastly, Thaksin's avid fans can get to see Thaksin on Facebook again after 1 year since his last appearance.ผู้จัดการ Picture shows Thaksin's picture in thaksinlife.com on March 26 with the message saying he posted this picture in Accra, the capital of Ghana, when he went there to negotiate over a gold business. That's it, folks. Enjoy the cool weather again.